Now, is there a similar process that you would go through to explore on an individual level how an employee can become more productive and more efficient?
Absolutely. Absolutely. And this gets into my new book, right? The Smarter, Faster, Better, which is about the science of productivity. And here's what's interesting about productivity right now. So we're living through an economic revolution, right? I think almost every economist, almost every policymaker, they all agree on this now. We are living through a period of economic change as profound as the agrarian revolution and the industrial revolution. And during those periods, when you live through an economic revolution, what's actually happening is that the definition of productivity is changing, right? It used to be productivity was defined by how much land you owned. And then in the Industrial Revolution, productivity became a question of how many hours you could get employees to do the same job over and over and faster and faster. Now, in this age, in the information revolution or the knowledge revolution or the digital revolution, whatever we end up calling this period, now the definition of productivity is changing. It doesn't have to do with just sheer number of hours and doing the same thing over and over. It tends to do with how intelligently can you address a problem? Can you make sure that you're asking the right question instead of the wrong questions? And in this book, the Smarter, Faster, Better, what it is it examines these 8 skills that are disproportionately much more important now than they were in the past. Like, for instance, your ability to know how to manage your own brain so that you focus on the right things and ignore the things that you should be ignoring. That you're able to motivate yourself much more effortlessly so that you can get work done much faster. So the way that you're able to sort of predict the future and think probabilistically so that you can make better decisions about what's more likely or less likely to occur. These are skills that in the past weren't as important. If you worked on the assembly line in Ford, you didn't have to think probabilistically. But now, if you're someone working at a startup, thinking probabilistically is key. And undergirding all of these is this basic issue that in today's economy, the people who are most productive, the people who get the most done and are most successful, are the people who understand that they have the ability to make choices that other people don't even perceive. They have the ability to manage their brain in such a way that they can maintain their focus, or they can think probabilistically, or they can trigger innovation when they need innovation to occur because they know how to create a creative environment. And that sometimes relies on certain creative tensions that they encourage. That this builds on kind of this reasoning about the power of habit, because what habit says is here's all the things that happen in your brain without you even thinking about them. And what Smarter, Faster, Better says is if you want to be productive, start thinking more about those things. Start recognizing these choices you can make about how you think and how you can control how you think that other people don't even perceive, because that's the fundamental advantage. That's going to make you and your company more productive than anyone else.
Yeah. So, out of those 8 skills, which I'm assuming are outlined in the book, is there any one in particular that you thought was the most surprising?